Hi everyone, my name is Muhammad Syafiq bin Abdul Malik DM 05210009. Today I explain to conclusion my slide. A drug is a substance that when put into the body can change the way the body works. A soft drug is less addictive and concentrated, less harmful to the body and society as a wolf. A hard drug is actually addictive and concentrated, much more harmful to the body and society in general. Psychoactive drug are drugs that change your feeling, your perception and or your behavior. Psychoactive drugs bring about a chemical reaction in the brain causing feelings, thoughts and behavior to be affected. Lastly, a legal drug is a drug that can be obtained either by prescription or over the counter and as in the prescribed but an approved price. An illegal drug is a drug that is not approved by law for us in the country. Okay, sekian, thank you.
Assalamualaikum, saya Sharifah Putri Natasha from Diploma Enforcement Management, Batch 24. I want to talk about drug addict. First, cocaine. Cocaine is a drug derived from coca leaf and this drug is processed into white powder. Cocaine works to inhibit neuronal reaction and increase the activity of some nerves and this effect is very strong on users. In addition, methamphetamine is a type of drug that belongs to the stimulant group. Uniquely, it is shaped like broken glass and like crystal. Next, disulfiram type drug is used to reduce drinking addiction on an ongoing basis. This type of drug is available in tablet form and is taken by shallow 5. A psychostimulant amphetamine type drug works to increase synaptic clearance and prevent reuptake. Next, duragesis is a type of drug available in several straight doses. Intentional abuse can increase the risk of injury. Excessive can be addictive. Ecstasy of this type of drug is usually increase the resistance to use. Furthermore, heroin is known as a street drug because heroin is often used by drug addicts in Malaysia. It is stored, injections, smoking, or taken directly. Finally, ketamine is an anesthetic in surgical operations, but after misuse by individuals who are irresponsible. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurul Afika Nabila binti Muhammad Sobir from DEM Batch 24. I will present my topic is a factor of the drug addict. The first factor is a lonely. Loneliness is an experience by people who do not interact positively and live without social support, who tend to use drugs to make them feel happy and let go of the loneliness they have. Stress is also a reason why a person decides to try drug as a main medium reduce stress. Second factor is the peer pressure. Peer pressure is the one of the main factor in the development of drug addiction in teenagers. This is because most teenagers spend their time with their friends. Teenagers also want a great power or influencer from their more influential friends, which make them acceptable to their peers. Be unfriendly, unhealthy friends can make teens more likely to take drugs. negative social and environmental are major factors in the adolescent drug experimentation. Initially, drug-free teens began terming the substance after seeing firsthand how the drug was being used, which made them want to try it. It also a motivating factor to teens to start terming drug abuse. Fourth, curiosity to try this makes them unable to control their escape from the drug association. It's easy for teenagers to feel this way when curiosity about a new thing begins to sprout. The nature of the teens who like things to entertain and self-safety themselves lead to try drugs. Last but not least, family history can also be a factor that predisposes a person to drug addiction. It can develop in a genetic disposition and estimate 30 to 70% persons risk factor for drug dependence and related to genetic and other social conditions. That's all my presentation. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Nurul Huda binti Hazli from Batch 24. Now I want to present about prevention for drug addict. The first prevention is that the government should impose severe punishment. This will make it difficult for drug addicts to obtain supply of drugs. Drug addict will also be punishment for the offense committed. The second prevention is to provide education to prevent drug abuse. For example of education conducted are seminar, campaign, and so on. The third prevention work together to eradicate both the public and the government. The last prevention, the government has also set up rehabilitation homes that aim to provide treatment to addicts of various age, races, and others.
Salam sejahtera, my name is Ratsami Swanmani anak perempuan Nairin from Diploma Enforcement Management. Drug addiction is a chronic brain disease. It causes a person to take drugs repeatedly despite the harm they cause. Repeated drug use can change the brain and lead to addiction. The brain changes from addiction can be lasting. So, drug addiction is considered as a relapsing disease. This means the people in recovery are at risk for taking drugs again, even after years of not taking them. Various risk factors can make you more likely to become addicted to drugs, including your biology, mental health problem, trouble at home, trouble in school, work, or with making friends, hanging around other people who use drugs, and starting drug use when you are young. Not everyone who use drugs become addicted. Everyone's bodies and brains are different, so their reaction to drugs can also be different. Some people may become addicted quickly, or it may happen over time. Other people never become addicted. Whether or not someone become addicted depends on genetic, environmental, and developmental factors.
Selamat sejahtera sir, my name is Rebecca Shakina, anak perempuan Joseph from DM072161, batch 24. I would like to presentation about news about the drug abuse. Man was found dead after he was believed to be involved in a drug-related attack, that means drug abuse, in front of a house at Jalan Dato on Hind Mersing Kanan here on Thursday, February 3 morning. Based on the CCTV recording from a neighbor house, the victim was pronounced dead at the scene. The victim's body was taken to Sultan Ismail Hospital in Johor Bahru for a postmortem. Have a previous criminal record including drug-related offense. for a remand application and the case was being investigated under Section 302 of the Penal Code. This is news about the drug abuse. Thank you.